back to my channel, guys. Listen, we have to talk. I have not been doing very good. So I know that I've told you on the live stream and on the live coffee chat that I was really exhausted from the trip. Well, I actually think it might be something more than that. Went to my oncologist today and we did some blood work. Now we're waiting for the results to come back because I have had some extra swelling in my lower extremities. He is not as concerned about that because as you know, if you have really bad edema or edema in general, when you push in, it'll leave like the indent. If it's really bad edema, if it's not just like a daily swelling. So I don't have that, and they're not as swollen as he would think would be swollen. So I said, oh, maybe I'm just getting big fat ankles. But the other thing is that I feel dehydrated. So he goes, that's counterintuitive. I said, I know, that's why I'm concerned. So we did extra blood work. The dermatologist wants me to go on 2 different oral medications and try this new topical medication, which isn't really, after just one day I can tell you it's not working, unless Jimmy goes to take my bandages off for wound care tonight and the thing is like miraculously healed, because then I'll suffer 24 hours worth of pain for the next 3 or 4 days if it's going to be miraculously better. But otherwise, no. The other thing they recommended was wound care. So I had them fax the script to the home health department, who hopefully is going to start putting me back on PT. And then I'll go from there to wound care. Just because my wounds are so much different now. You know, one of the things I will point out to you that I pointed out to Lisa, the last time I got off chemotherapy, she said, you weren't this tired the last time you got off chemotherapy. I'm kind of concerned. And I said, honestly, the last time I got off chemotherapy, I was pretty much stuck in bed because of the wounds. So I really wouldn't know if I was exhausted or as tired. I know I was in a lot of pain and discomfort like I am now. And that was kind of exhausting. But as far as like this, like kind of crazy, I feel like I have to push myself. And this is what happens. So yesterday, I was feeling very tired, but I knew I had to push myself. So I decided to go to the dermatologist with just my walker. And there was 6 steps. And on the 5th step, my knees almost went out from under me. Jimmy was there, thank God. There was also a construction worker there, and I was able to grab the handrail, like with both hands, to keep me from falling down. I took a little rest, just for a few seconds, like 10 or 15 seconds. And then I made my way up the rest of the way, one more step with Jim's help. When I got in the office, he held the door for me. When I got in the office, she said, can I help you? I said, I just have to sit down because I was so weak in the knees. So I sat down and I told her everything from the chair. It was scary. It's the kind of thing I've been avoiding. You know, I hear a lot about, you know, the way that I do physical therapy. It's not going to help me get my stamina back, but I've done physical therapy all in 1/2 an hour, and then I've done it spread out. And my ability to do it all in 1/2 hour just tables me the whole rest of the day. So days and days and days in a row, I don't need to be tabled. I don't need to just do exercises and then nothing else the whole day. That's not what the physical therapy is about. My physical therapy is to teach me how to live every day with these wounds. I'm not rehabilitating from surgery like I was with my leg in the beginning when we were doing leg lifts and core exercises. Now I'm beyond that. Now I'm having to learn how to live with this spine tumor or these spine tumors. So things just haven't been great. The Christmas blues are rearing their ugly head this year, because this year I feel so much better than last year without my brace on and stuff, that I want to do so much and I can't. And that's the thing. Last year, my drive and my energy were like level. You know, my drive to get things done. I was still learning that I was tired, and the cancer was what was making me tired, and the treatment was making me tired, and the physical therapy was making me tired. I learned that last year. And it just snowballed into more and more weakness, more and more weakness, more and more weakness. This year, my will, my desire, my drive is through the roof. And my ability and skill level is like down here. It's really hard. It's really freaking hard. I'm not crying. I have so much that I want to do. And I'm just not able to do it all yet. I'm able to do some, but not all. And that's what that's been my mantra over the last month. Is that I can do some, not all. Can I take out the garbage? Yes. Can I take out the garbage from every garbage can every single day? No, I cannot. Can I take the garbage out from every single garbage can once a week? No, I cannot. But I can take out a little bit of garbage every single day. If you understand what I'm saying. Can I do the laundry? Maybe. Parts of it. Sure I can. But I can't do the whole loads of all 7 loads of laundry from start to finish in 2 days. I can't do that. What I can do is what I've been doing. I've been doing what I can. I've been doing what I can when I can. There is no rhyme or reason. I've said this 1,000 times. I can't figure out any diet correlations, any medication correlations, any weather correlations. Is there combinations? Is this one of those crazy, like, house episodes where it's like, you know, they're like, oh, well, it was just a perfect storm of, like, you treated this with this medication and it held this disease at bay, and then I don't know if it's the combination of, like, when you eat 6 grams of gluten and it's going to rain and you didn't sleep last night, your energy is going to be in the tanker. But if you eat a half a banana and sleep for 12 hours and brush your teeth last before bed, then you're going to have 20 hours of it. It doesn't work. I don't know. If there is a combo, I don't know it. Yesterday was the dermatologist. She originally called me in to do a biopsy. Well, she actually got her hands on, her eyes on, really, these wounds. She thought differently. She sat perplexed and speechless, basically. I was telling her a story about the oncologist. I said, is this something that, like, I should look out for? And he's like, well, that is a very rare, or only in special cases. And I was like, am I not a special case? Do I not have the 2% I'm in the 2% range of people who have a skin reaction to immunotherapy? Am I not in the, 5% of people who have kidney cancer that don't go to their lungs? Am I not in the 30% of people with bone metastases that happen to get it land right in the middle of their freaking lumbar spine and need a TLSO? I think we can call this a special case. Or I have totally functioning kidneys still, as far as I know. So I think I'm a special case. I think we're all special, but you understand what I'm saying. I'm not average. he actually said to me, he goes, you know, you're the first person since I've been here in this clinic who I've had to stop the chemotherapy while it was working for something else. And of course, there is that risk we take that every time we stop the chemotherapy, we're almost creating like a super bug kind of cancer. That's what we talked about today. And I said, listen, I understand. I will be on this forever if we can get just this fixed. Just let's fix this back. Let's fix this rash. He always talks about quality of life versus quantity of life. And let me tell you something. This is not a quality of life that I want to have. I want to be able to lay on my back. I want to be able to sleep with my husband, if you know what I mean. I want to be able to, like, put on a shirt, put on a different bra, wear certain dresses that I can't because I've got these giant wound bandages on my back. And I have to wear special bras to hold them in, and how uncomfortable it is. We won't even talk about the uncomfortability. Just talk about the inconvenience. We've only talked about the inconvenience. We never talked about the uncomfortability. So anyhow, while I was at the appointment, I was telling him about what the dermatologist said, and then a nurse walked in with a fax from the dermatologist, basically her report to him of what she's planning. So I was like, perfect timing. We were just talking about that. So we'll see. One medication, she had to take a lipid panel today because one can elevate your cholesterol. I don't really have a cholesterol issue, so we're not too worried about if my cholesterol goes up a little bit. I have sort of like lower to borderline, like lower below the borderline line cholesterol. I think I'm like the only person I'm the only person in this house without extraordinarily high cholesterol, but I think I'm the only one of my only, well, maybe just one sibling. I don't know. I got to find out. I don't know if the rest of them have high cholesterol. It's a good question. But anyway, there's just been so much and so many balls in the air and so much crap. So much crap. I can't. And I don't know how often I'll be wanting to vlog until things change in my heart. I want you to know that I still feel very positively about healing. I know that God has my back and God's in my corner. But even knowing all that, you can still feel affected by the holidays, by the weather, by the atmosphere in the air, by the negative people around you. Those things can still affect you, even if God is bigger than everything. I mentioned this before talking about, I asked Mary Fry a question. When you're suffering in pain and you know that whose you are, and you know that my faith will get me through, but also she's like, I'm good, but I'm not good. She's like, I'm good. Like, my soul knows who I am and I know where I'm going. That's kind of braggadocious, but I know whose I am and I have faith that I'm his and he's got me. But also, I'm not good on the daily. Like, I'm not good from moment to moment. Could be like, just burst out into tears. And I was talking to my sister on the phone, and life had just gotten like so overwhelmingly sad and frustrated. And I said, I'm really sorry. I didn't call you to cry. She said, go ahead. She's like, it's okay. She's like, I've been doing it for a week, so. Anyhow, let me get some water. Stay hydrated. Oh, poop. Jackson found the back to this earring on the floor, and I just put it on here, and I just threw it back on the floor. Lisa came with her grandsons. They got here on Sunday night. Pretty late. Monday, I had an appointment with the dermatologist, which lasted a couple hours. So they went to the park. And then Monday night, we went and they got groceries, and they went out for lunch. And by the time we got home, it was pretty much time for Jim to go to work. And then we waited for the groceries, and they ate, and then went to bed. And I cleaned out the refrigerator, or reorganized the refrigerator so that all the food fit there. Yesterday, no, that was today. Today I woke up early, and I had to go to the oncologist. And I felt really bad. They wanted to go back to the park and fly their drones, but I really wanted to show them Rolla. I really wanted to be like the hostess with the mostest. So the plan was, tomorrow, we were going to go to the drive-through safari park and possibly Merrimack Caverns or Fantastic Caverns. Fantastic Caverns, they're the ones that have the drive-through. But Thursday, we're going to have a pretty bad, we're due to have a pretty bad snowstorm. They're predicting a pretty bad snowstorm. So they're actually leaving tomorrow. It's a very short trip. I feel very bad that really only we're here for 2 days. But today we got to do, like, jam all the things in. I took them to the fun zone. It's called the zone, actually. The zone is, it's everything from roller skating rink. They have laser tag, laser maze. They have an arcade. They have bounce houses. They have, like, food. They have parties there. So the boys wanted to do that, so we did that. They also have a place called Kokomo Joe's just outside of town. The people who own the fun zone know Kokomo Joe's, but they're only open from, like, spring break to, like, right before Halloween. And that's because it's outdoor stuff. It's mini golf and go-karts and a driving range, like things that are outside. So I told them about it, and they said, oh my, they're going to come back in the summer. And I was like, okay. So I said, please bring your mom and dad. And Lisa said, where are they going to sleep? I said, well, I already told Emily, her and Josh can have the bed, and the couch opens up to sleep the kids. I said, and I'll sleep in the room with you, and Jimmy said he'll sleep on the couch. But that's if. So anyway, anywho, Jackson's like, I'll sleep on the floor. He's so cute. And I was like, Jackson, why don't you sleep on the floor in Nana's room? She's got carpet. I got hardwood. That's crazy. Anyway, it's been a real pleasure having them here. We did have a fun night. We went to get some McDonald's for dinner. And then we came and we went and watched all the lights through the park. And then we have this couple of really great houses that do this spectacular things around here. And then we came home and we watched the rest of the TV show called The Santa Clauses, which I don't know if you heard. Tim Allen, his 3 Santa Claus movies, like the Santa Claus Part 2, the Mrs. Claus, and the Santa Claus Part 3. Don't remember the subtitle of that one. But this one is called The Santa Clauses. And it's like a 6-part miniseries. And it was actually really good. So tonight we came back. We all made hot chocolate. Put marshmallows in it and cream. And got cute little snowman cups that I bought, I don't know, 4 years ago at like TJ Maxx when it first opened. Gosh, time flies so fast, guys. And I just always have them, I have them put away, take them out, put away. And we got all our little snowman coffee cups, and we sat on the couch, and we split donuts and had hot chocolate, and just tried to make a really fun time of it. Originally, I was saving that Christmas tree decorating for them. We were going to do that one morning, probably tomorrow morning, but they're leaving. Actually, I think it was supposed to be Thursday morning so that they can just, like, wind down their last day. But it's okay. It's really okay. We need to get our brakes fixed. When Lisa and I were almost home, Actually, I think we were like 2 towns away. It sounded like she hit something. It actually sounded to me like we hit something with the car, like with the tire. And then the rest of the way, the brakes would squeak and grind, but it would happen when we also didn't depress the brakes. So we have an appointment on Friday, and I said, of course, it's Christmas Eve. I just hope everything works out. It's a greatest time for your car to go bad, right? Is on Christmas, where you're already like strapped for like trying to be generous to everybody and trying to like get Christmas dinner and plan these trips and plan visits, and you're like, yeah, need to get the car fixed. We've been talking about Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law has been in effect for a couple of weeks now. There are some people who have mentioned 12/12 was there was a celestial event or whatever. I don't know if it was like planets aligned or moons escaped or something. I don't really know. But that it's really been messing up like everybody's energies or something. All I know is they didn't need to tell me that. Basically, I've been saying to friends of mine, like, just everything has been going like sideways for like the last couple of weeks. And then they would go ahead and mention like since 12/12, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say like either 12/12 or like right before or right after. And they're like, don't worry about it, it's happening to everybody. And I was like, oh, well, that's great for everybody, but I'm worried about myself right now. I didn't say that. I should have said that. That would have been a good answer. Anyhow, so I am hoping to share with you my done decorations. Originally, we were just going to bang every rest of it out on Friday, but now Jimmy's going to probably be sitting at the car dealership for, I don't know, a couple of hours. I just hope that it's not going to be a fortune. Because, the budget is tighter. If you want to budget things, you want to plan for the future events and stuff like that, then, you try to have a savings account. Every time I've tried to have a savings account, something has happened. I'm not going to lie. If I've tried to have a savings account with more than a couple of $100 in it, something would always happen. Car breaks down, hot water heater busted one time, the dryer broke once. Like it's never like little things. It's never like, oh, I lost my debit card and now I can't afford groceries, so I have to dip into my savings account. No, it's been like this like big giant chunk of something. So it's all right. This is not a very chipper vlog for Christmas, but that's okay. I try to keep it as real with you guys as possible. I was watching a lady on TikTok with stage 4 cancer, and she truly is at her end stages of stage 4. Seems like the doctors have kind of given up. Like they basically feel like they've tried everything. And she has a family, so she was on there and she was like, here's my Cash App, here's my Venmo. She's like, and she showed her Facebook page because people were pretending to be her so that they can like they would open a Cash App saying they were her to donate money, go to this Cash App. And then obviously scamming. So I have always said, I never ask for money. I really don't. I know people have reached out to me in the past and offered, and I basically attached my PayPal to the description box in case anybody ever wanted to give me money that way instead of like sending me cash or a check. But I want to tell you that I have never done anything else. So if you ever see anybody pretending to be me, asking for anything, know that it's not me. I don't. I've never shared my Cash App or my Venmo. I've only ever shared my PayPal. Where else? I can get Apple, you can get Apple Money, you can get Zelle. I never shared any of that with anybody. So if you see somebody out there, I don't have a GoFundMe, I don't have a Patreon. If you ever see anybody saying that they're me doing that, just let me know, report it, block it, and let me know. And I will also go and report it and block it and say that. And again, the only reason I'm mentioning this is because that was what this girl was going through. And I really don't know what's out there. Like, if you guys don't know, then I don't know. And if there is somebody pretending to be me, I know a lot of people think I'm pretending to be someone else, and that's not the case. But if there's somebody out there pretending to be me, I know a couple of times somebody tried to clone my Instagram by coming up with names that were close to mine, and we reported them and nipped them right in the bud. But other than that, nada. So, yeah, that's it. Listen, I love you guys. I love you and I miss you, and I can't even tell you enough about how sorry I am for dropping all the balls this holiday season with crafting. I have so much I wanted to share with you, and I think I still might. Melissa from 4 Quarter Crafts just posted her video, and I'm like, she knows it's real close to Christmas, but I don't know. I've gotten so many people inspired from videos from years and years ago. Does it really make a difference when you post it? Right? I mean, it'll be out there forever. So, there is that. The first year I posted the mesh wreath tutorial, it got hardly any views. It picked up steam starting on year 2. So, that's what I'm saying. You never really know what videos are going to, take off on you and how. So, I love you. If nobody's told you today, you're loved. You can always come by and hear how much I love you, because I love you guys very, very much. And listen, as always, you take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. I think I'm going to vlog tomorrow, too, because I want to tell you guys all about Christmas plans. Okay? I promise. Scout's honor. I was never a scout. What is this? This one? Oh, I can't. Wow, can I not put 3 fingers up on my right hand? How did I never notice I can't put... What is the arthritis? I can't... What? I can do 3 all day with the left hand. Can I not do it with the right hand? There's a lot of challenges that are bend your thumb. Wait, no. Make a fist. Put your thumb up. Bend your thumb. Now, extend your index finger without moving your thumb. And they're like, only a few people can do that. I'm like, dude, I can do that. But I don't know if I could do it on this hand. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't extend... Yeah, bend my thumb, so... But I can't do this. I can't do 3 on this hand. That's so weird. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye. See, you can have a bad day and it end on a laugh. Always. Just remember, there's always a reason to smile over something. Like a crazy lady trying to hold 3 fingers up on both hands.